pretty crazy, and I would never recommend like first day of shooting to try to pull this off, but it was awesome. And we actually had a real school that let us championship football game, 800 people in the crowd, and they let us put our actors were literally suited up, and I was having them run in with the huddles, run out with the huddles. Michael T. Williamson was actually barking at like their real players up from the sidelines. It was nuts. We had four camera crews going. In fact, it got to the point where like their stud quarterback, he looked like Tanner, who plays our lead, Zach. And I was like, hey man, coach, like your guy wears 10, but our guy wears 2, and if you could just switch jerseys, we could actually use it in the movie. And he's like, all right, Chris, I'll make him switch. So he actually made his stud player switch for the big championship game to wear jersey too. So it was crazy. Yeah, it was awesome. It was a fun, you got to have that fun little bit where they come in and, we tried to keep it so it wasn't even too gratuitous. It was just a cool, in the moment thing, and it really works out. Awesome. And, obviously Robbie and Tim, to keep it like the Tebow brand and make it authentic for the football and just in general, man, it's a brand people trust. So it was so cool to get on board with that and really kind of, make it happen.
This movie is about real life and real life experiences, and things aren't always, happy, and things aren't always the way we want them to be, and we deal with it, and that's how real life is, right? So we'd like to have ideals, and it's great to have them, but things don't always go that way, and I think that's what Run the Race is about, how to deal with it, and most of all, it's about Jesus Christ that loves us, that died on the cross for us, and that would do anything for us. And I don't want to give out too much, but I think it's beautiful, and I hope that a lot of people will relate to it and find joy in it and find hope in it.
Well said. We have a new intern that wants to ask the final question.
Who are you wearing today?
That's a non-answer.
I thought he was going to ask you to marry you.
Bye, guys.
I already did that. Yeah, she said yes.
Bye, guys.
They put our director had the idea to put us together and have us live together for the entirety of our time in Alabama shooting. So from day one, we were together 24/7, so that really expedited the process.
We bickered quite a bit, and we had our moments,
couple.
but that's what created the brotherhood, I think.
I think luckily it worked out. We ended up closer for it.
Yeah, we don't hate each other.
Yeah. Have we determined who's the better athlete here?
I'm supremely faster. It's obvious.
Yeah.
We'll let him think that for now, on the red carpet. We'll give him his moment.
I really hope that people know that they're never a victim of their circumstances, that whatever happens for a reason, and that you're only stronger for it.
I think it'd be cool, man, if people just feel encouraged afterwards and maybe call their brother or their mom or whoever in their life means something to them. I hope it, just is a healthy reminder of who those people are in your life.
I loved it because, most of the time I play more edgy characters, and to be able to relax into Louise, who is just a woman who has really just simplified her life, accepted the things that she cannot have in her life, and has found ways to give her love to these two boys who need so desperately to have some guidance. There's a lot to take away, it's not just one thing. But I think kindness and forgiveness. Forgiveness not only of others, but forgiveness of oneself. I think that's the big key into healing,
Someone said this is your feature film debut. Is that true, or is that a lie?
Oh my gosh, I guess it is. Yeah. Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. It is. I had a blast. I think I had the easiest time of anybody because I just got to play with Tanner all day, and he's just such a goofball that they just said action. It was just a lot of fun. And I was just telling Francis that, being cast in any project like this is just such a blessing, and you just feel like, something bigger has your back. So it was a little bit of reinforcement to put into some of the research for the character, and it was a blast. I mean, I love uplifting stories. I think that we need it right now. We made a movie, guys. We finished this thing, and I think it's going to be really good. So
most people show up with their friends who eat and live for free. I show up with my family. It's the same thing, but I love them. Do you even know what it's about?
I know he's a drunk. I know and there's two brothers, and somebody gets hurt, and I think
Tebow's produced it.
Tebow's produced it, and it's going to make
all
me
she
cry.
knows. We're going to go see a movie. I should show you a video that I took. So this young man, when he was probably, 10? Yeah. 10 years old, decided that Tim Tebow was his role model. We watched him play for the Gators. We watched him play for the Broncos. He prayed for him the whole like 4 weeks that he was trying to get onto the Eagles, and then when he didn't, shed hot tears. I'm sorry, but he was extremely disappointed. I mean, it was he got robbed. He played 4 amazing games. We have a dog named Tebow, and all of this was before
A dog named Tebow.
an animal named Tebow.
Are you guys stalkers?
A little
No,
bit.
you would think, but we're not. And if we are, it's the best. It's the best soccer story ever. And so he actually got a chance to meet Tim super graciously one day at USC. Tim was training actually for the Eagles, and we met Tom House and asked if we could just hang out and wait and meet him. And Tim said, "Yeah, it is stalkerish. We are stalkers." And Tim said, "You know what? Why don't you bring him in?" And so we all got to see Tim practice for about an hour and a half and just throw 150 passes to 3 different receivers. Cut to 2 years later, this job opportunity came, and it was kind of like, yeah. And they're more excited about that than, if I were to get Batman or Superman or something. I mean, they were really thrilled
So he
by
was
it.
in Wonder Woman this summer.
Yeah, I know.
And I think they're more excited about. He's more excited about Tim Tebow than he is about
This one
Daddy Beanu.
this one might be excited about.
The
He's
Wonder
so
Woman.
busy on keeping this thing around.
I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I just think little gems like this, they don't come along every single day. So when they do come along, you just embrace them. Listen, when you know you're blessed and you're very fortunate to do what you do, it's easy to love on people, man. It's easy to throw some of that back. It's like old school homeschool week. It's like, hey, what's up? It's fun. It's a lot of fun.